Shalom to my brothers and sisters in the body of Yahuwshua HaMashiyach. And shalom to the scattered Hebrew Israelites who are throughout the four corners of the earth. This is just a redo of the first live video. I didn't realize my volume was not up, so therefore you cannot hear what I'm saying. But I'm bringing you, I'm sharing with you what Facebook has done to me, because Facebook do not want you to know the truth. See, when you understand more about Facebook and whom they truly work for, they work for Satan. And this is why Facebook gave me a hard time with the posts and videos I'm trying to share with the Most High people, so you can know the truth and come out of darkness and into the light. So let us begin. Facebook blocks YHWH Truth. And the truth that they are trying to block now is dealing with the Most High calendar. But when you learn what America has done to their calendar, you will see that it does fulfill Daniel chapter 7. And I'm asking you, Israelites and Gentiles, to have an unhardened heart, eyes to see, and ears within to listen to this message, because I was in the same situation as you until the Most High convicted my heart. Okay? I was in the same situation as you until the Most High convicted my heart. I had to repeat that because I see some bad connection. We are truly in the last days, and we can see that the wickedness has increased upon the earth. And we can see that Satan and his children truly do not want you to know the truth, because they truly don't want you to serve the Most High. On Facebook today, I was doing a live video, and I had to do the live video twice just to get the message out and to share with people how Facebook was blocking the video that gives you information about what America did to their calendar. Now, to understand the Most High calendar, which is the sun, the moon, and Mazzaroth, you have to allow the Spirit to teach you about his calendar. See, we have been taught the heathen ways for too long, and this is why we're not grasping to the truth. Another reason is that the Most High now is taking us away from under the curse. Okay, and he's bringing us now into his truth, so that we can be what? Set free. We can come out of the darkness and into the light. For example, when we read the book of Genesis, like chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 5, we look at creation as being 7 days based on a 24-hour period. We cannot look at it as that way. For what the prophet Isaiah say about the Most High, he said, Yahuwah ways is not our ways, nor is his understanding our understanding. For the word confirmed unto us that when the Most High made his creation within 7 days, it was not based on a 24-hour period, but it was based on a 1,000-year period. The book of Peter's and the book of Psalm will confirm this. Another proof that would confirm this can be found in the book of Genesis. Go to Genesis chapter 2 and Genesis chapter 5. For the word said that when Adam ate of the tree of good and when Adam ate of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, that it said that he shall die in that day. Now, for us who looking at creation as a 24-hour period, that would be incorrect, because Adam should have died in what? The 6th day. Instead, Adam died in the 6,930th year. Read Genesis chapter 2 and chapter 5 and you will see it. Therefore, the Most High made all his creation not in a 7-day period that's based on 24 hours, but he made all his creations based on a 7,000-year period. Made all his creation in a 7-day period based on a 7,000-year period. Do you see where I'm going with this now? Another thing he wants me to share with you, and he wants you to meditate on, he wants you to ask yourself this. Is the moon month still a month if it has 29 or 30 days? Is a sun month still a month if it has 30 or 31 days? Is the moon year still 355 or 354 days? Is it still a lunar year? Okay, sorry for the background noise. Is the sun year still a sun year if it's 365 or 366 days? Now, do you see where I'm going with this? Because the Most High wants you to understand Him. And He sets the rules and the regulation. What is a month? What is a year? And so forth. Another thing He wants me to point out to you is that if you're in the wilderness and you have no paper calendar and you have no access to internet, how will you know when the day beginning end? How will you know when the month beginning end? And how will you know when the year beginning end? Let me say it again. I saw a very bad connection. The Most High wants you to meditate on this. And He's asking you this. How, if you're in the wilderness and you have no paper calendar and you have no access to internet and you have no access to internet, how will you know when the day beginning end? And how will you know when the month beginning end? And how will you know when the seasons beginning end, such as spring, summer, fall, and winter? And how will you know when the year beginning end? See, the Father gave us the answer. He gave it to us. It's in Genesis chapter 1. I believe it's verse 14 or verse 16. For He tell you what it is He used in the heaven to give us this information. Do you see how our Father operates now? It's nothing in the ways that the heathens to us. Nowhere close. So the video that Facebook was trying to stop shall be listed in the video description box. And also look for the pinned comment. And I also will put the Facebook post that I was trying to share with my brothers and sisters that Facebook was trying to stop. So if it doesn't play, that is more evidence to show to you what I'm trying to tell you now. Let's see what else He want me to share with you. Okay, going back to Daniel chapter 7. So when you study the history of what America did to its calendar, it's going to lead you back to the Roman calendars. And the Roman calendars are the Gregorian calendar, the Julian calendar, and the ancient Roman calendar. When you begin to study that, you will truly understand what Daniel chapter 7 is talking about. For you will learn that their weekly format is not correct, their monthly format is not correct, and their yearly format is not correct because they're not following what Genesis chapter 1 told them to do. Do you see where I'm going with this now? So when you watch the video, your mouth may drop. And if you have a hard time understanding what I'm saying, or you have a hard time receiving what I'm saying, because I've been where you at, my brothers and sisters. Yes, my flesh fought against it, but I kept seeking Yah, and His Spirit taught me the truth about His calendar. And His calendar consists of the sun, the moon, and Mazzaroth. So, my brothers and sisters, this shall end this video. Take this time now to meditate on what I'm sharing with you, my brothers and sisters. And read Luke 11, chapter 9 through 13. For the word said, if we ask, it shall be given. If we seek, we shall find. And if we knock, the door shall be open unto you. All right. Continue to preach that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. For this is the season for the Messiah to return. For we are in the 7th day from Adam. And that 7th day from Adam is the 12,000 creation year, which is confirmed based on the prophecy in 2nd Esdra chapter 7 and Mathew chapter 24. For the Messiah said that we shall know the season of His return. However, we shall not know the day and hour, but we shall know the season of His return. Read those 2 chapters, Mathew chapter 24 and 2nd Esdra chapter 7 of the Apocrpha. So continue to preach that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Make sure the people receive salvation as written in Romans chapter 10 and baptize them in the name of Yahuwshua HaMashiyach. For the Lamb set the example of the water baptism and of the Holy Spirit baptism. And the apostle continue it as confirmed in the book of Acts. Do not be deceived by the false shepherds, the false leaders, for they have not been called by the Most High, nor do they have the Most High anointing, the most important requirement that you must have to do my Father's will. All right, my brothers and sisters, I love you all, and Shalom.